Welcome back to Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes. In the last episode, we left Hashan Old Town, and then we made our way back here to Hashan, and we got some cutscenes, and we are now going to do the second war battle of the game. We got to talk to the butler here to commence the second war battle.
Are you ready for the next step, Commander?
Let's do it. Let me up the volume here.
Do it.
Yup! Let's go beat him like a dirty cop!
They are certainly in for a surprise.
We'll get him this time.
You ready, Noah? I think Periel already took off for the palace.
Okay, we gotta head to the palace. Alright. So, I don't know, you can't arrange your, war formation anymore, like you can in the other games. It's kind of lame. I'll be honest with viewers, I didn't really like the first war battle. It was kind of bad. I'm hoping this one will be a lot better. I guess we'll see what happens. But so far, I'm not impressed. It's worse than all the Suikoden ones so far. But I'm hoping it gets better over time. I guess we'll see. And the one-on-one duel that we had earlier was pretty bad as well. So it's like they ruined the war battles and they ruined the one-on-one duels. But I'm hopeful that it gets better later, like I said, so we'll see.
Let us review our strategy. We face a war of attrition. Unfortunately, Haishan was not built to be easily defended. Therefore, we must meet the Imperial host on the field and strive to buy time while minimizing our casualty. We leave this in your capable hands, General Cap.
His Majesty's troops are kith and kin to me. I'll not let a single man die in vain.
I trust messengers have been dispatched to Norster and Kinan.
They have, but neither will act until we prove our mettle, which is why this first battle is pivotal. Our enemy is a general both seasoned and clever, and he will not rely on superior numbers alone to deliver victory. We must whittle away at their strength now, then turn the war of attrition which follows to our advantage.
Which is where we come in. Right?
Correct. We are counting on your ambush to throw the battlefield into disorder. Do not let us down, Commander Noah.
We won't. We're ready.
General Cassius, Melridge, Noah, pray bring us victory and return home safely.
Thank you, Your Majesty. If my projections are correct, this battle may be over far sooner than we all dare hope.
Projections?
Reporting, sir! The Imperial Army has arrived and is forming up just where you said they would.
Then we'd best get started. Are you ready, Commander?
Sorry, could you give me a moment?
Time grows short, Commander.
Kinyuma is so lovely.
Is everything ready, Commander?
Let's do this.
Ready yourselves! This day we fight for our homes, for our king, and for the future of our country!
Alright, so I lost this war battle before, but I know how to beat it now.
Imperial armies here.
This one's a little bit better than the first war battle.
I assumed their forces would throw down their arms and flee, rather than take the field for such a weakling king. Perhaps they found a more inspiring leader.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, General Goldwood. The honors of a battlefield victory are ours for the taking.
Okay. So what we want to do, or what I'm going to do, is retreat this way, I think, with this guy. Because you have to keep Cassius alive in this battle.
It is an honor for you to lead my vanguard, Lieutenant Kessling. I expect your rune tank to earn us a great many accolades.
About that, sir? The rune tank isn't really designed for solo combat. It requires a lot of infantry support, so...
I was not speaking to you, soldier. Well, young Sion, what do you say? Will you fight for the glory of your house?
I always thought that was pronounced Sion, but it's Sion.
Sir, Hildy, Valentine, gather what troops you can.
At once, Lieutenant.
By decree of the Emperor, you may submit peacefully to Galdea's glory, or be crushed beneath her.
We keep moving south. I don't know if you're supposed to do this or not, but
It's time. Give the signal.
yeah, here we go.
Looks like we're up. Let's go!
To battle!
What? A second force? Where the hell did they come from?
Mercy tactician signal. Come on, boys. Let's honor our contract and show these imps the color of their own guts.
An ambush! What impudence!
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Advance! All forces! Attack!
Shields up! Stand your ground! I will deal with this ambush myself.
Are the troops holding up?
We're ready to move whenever. Though if you ask me, that move should be to turn and run.
You forget yourself, Second Lieutenant.
The enemy has been sighted. Prepare to attack.
Yeah, so you can't really do anything when this. Just watch it, basically. If your rage mode goes up, just press the button. If the morale thing goes full, press R1. His forces are so damn good, though. How are you supposed to win this one?
Concentrate!
The enemy's here! Pull yourselves together, you sloppy fools! His Grace the Dukes is expecting a great victory from me.
Take that, wimps.
Are we ready?
Oh, yeah. She's in a group.
Enemy in sight, sir.
On your order, Lieutenant.
Attack! Let's do our best, guys!
Retreat! Hurry! Don't waste lives!
All that just to retreat.
The enemy's here! We can't lose!
The enemy's here! Let's get started then!
You seem to have defeated them. Get some rest while you can.
Tell the troops, I'm ordering a retreat.
You better keep retreating, fool. You keep attacking me like an idiot. I'm getting wrecked.
At last, some damn order! Now form up and prepare for the next!
If you have finally regained control of your troops, General Chapel, then prepare to withdraw. We are finished.
What?
Learning the true strength of our foe is victory enough for the day. It has not come without cost, but to persist further would only result in needless bloodshed. We maintain the upper hand, and are in no particular rush. Additionally, the sun has begun its descent, and I've no desire to fight in darkness on unfamiliar terrain. We will with...
Fine. Retreat! Fall back, you dog!
Look at him run!
Nice job, Noah.
You sure showed him, cousin. A victory on the Alliance's very first deployment.
Let's not press our luck. An overzealous attempt to pursue General Goldwyn may end poorly.
All units, fall in! You fought bravely and well this day, and you Chris thanks you for it. Now, we return to Haishan triumphant!
What is all this? Like, I don't even know any of these characters' names. I don't understand this. Really weird that they even have this, but whatever. Yeah, the war battles just aren't. So far, they're just not very good in this. Same for, well, let's be real. Let's look back at the Suikoden games. Suikoden 1 was like a rock, paper, scissors type thing. You had like charge, magic, and then archers. Charge beat archers, I believe. magic beat charge, and then bow beat magic. Yeah, bow beat magic, magic beat charge, and charge beat bow. And it wasn't that great, let's be real. As a something extra, Suikoden 2, the war battles weren't very good either. You had like, your units had stats, and then you would, based on your stats, you have attack, you had attack and defense, and sometimes you deal 1 damage to your opponent, and you had to do 2 damage to eliminate the unit. Is basically how you should interpret it. You could survive 2 hits. Sometimes they could do 2 hits in one. You know, if their attack is high enough, you could inflict 2 damage in one shot. Theoretically eliminating a unit. Suikoden 3 was probably the best major battle system where you actually had your characters fight. So if you had any characters powered up, that benefited you. So if you had a bunch of characters leveled up, and they were really powerful, they had good armor, they had good attack, you know, you're better off. So your stats of your characters actually mattered in Suikoden 3. In Suikoden 1 and 2, your stats didn't matter really. It was only tied to the war battles. But your stats outside of the war battles in Suikoden 3 actually mattered. In Suikoden 4, the only time your stats mattered is if you were boarding another ship. You could use your rune cannons to destroy the ship, or you can board other ships, and take them out that way. If you board other ships, then your stats of your characters mattered. And then brings me to Suikoden 5, where your character stats outside of the major battles didn't matter. So you could have it didn't matter. Like, your stats outside of the major battles didn't matter. And you had like different abilities and everything. Like there was ability charge, which did a certain amount of damage, and they couldn't counterattack it. You had like barrage for like archer units. And there was more variants than that. Obviously, I'm not going to go into full details about it. And it was okay. It was like a more advanced Suikoden 2. It was like they upgraded Suikoden 2's major battle system and just made it better, It was real time as well. Suikoden 2 was, tactical. Kind of like this game. This game kind of reminds me of Suikoden 2, so I'll go into more details about that in a minute. But on Suikoden 5, it was action, real time, and then when you engaged an enemy, it would show like an animation of you attacking and everything. And then if your unit won, the other unit would retreat. So it would kind of push them back a little bit. Kind of like Unicorn Overlord, if you ever played that. If you deal damage to an enemy, it pushes them back. And then for this game, it kind of reminds me of Suikoden 2's, like I said. Yeah. It kind of like, it's like Suikoden 2 in terms of like the tactical aspect, but then when you get into a battle, it kind of reminds me of Suikoden 5. It looks like Suikoden 5 when you're actually engaged with an enemy. And your stats do not matter. Your character stats do not matter except for the war battle stats. So it doesn't matter how high my level of my characters are outside of this war battle. It doesn't matter. It's completely pointless. The only thing that matters is your war battle stats in this. And each character has their own attack, as you saw. You can see their attack on the bottom. Like some of my characters have like 100 attack, for instance. So I get how the war battles work in this. It's just not very good. But they've never been really that great anyway. They're just kind of something extra, you know, that you can do. And that's how you got to look at it. Suikoden throws all this stuff at you. And it's just added stuff, you know. Don't think of it like as anything special or anything like that. Just think of it as something extra that they have to do to push the whole war aspect of the game. They got to do something, right? War related. Because the game's all about war. So, yeah. So, that's how you got to look at it. You can't be overly judgmental about it because it's just something extra in the game. So, but yeah, overall it's not very great, not very good. But I wasn't expecting it to be good anyway because in the Suikoden games it wasn't that good anyway. Like I said, it's just something extra. Just a cool little mini game that ties into the story. And that's it. That's how you should look at it, in my opinion. But let's continue here.
We did it! We set him running for the hills!
And more importantly, everyone is safe.
Is this victory real? I can scarce believe it.
It is only one battle behind us, Your Majesty. The war ahead will be nothing to celebrate. It disheartens me that our ambush did little to face General Goldwyn's troops. He truly is the military titan, they say.
Yeah, even I've heard of the guy. So I guess today didn't amount to much more than an ugly introduction.
Let's not diminish the significance of forcing a retreat in our first battle. I've already made arrangements to inform the other members of the League, and trust the news will change their countenance for the better.
If I may, who are those other reinforcements, and why did you not mention them?
I'm guessing you mean me.
Allow me to introduce Captain Bernard Sawad of the White Sands Mercenary Company. I reached out to him some time ago to secure his services.
Oh, and if you're worried about the mercenary part, I promise you this. A Sawad never breaks a contract.
You hired these sellswords, Melridge?
I managed to divert some funds their way, yes. A bit from the Royal Treasury and more that was earmarked for the Studium and Archive. I figured the forthwith confiscation of Harlan's estate would sufficiently refresh our coffer.
Well, I suppose I did give you my royal authority, but I'm still pleased to see you wielding it with such wisdom. Just do see the ledgers end up balanced, yes?
Don't spare it another thought, Your Majesty. That's something I'm quite confident I can manage.
Yep, still incorrigible.
Something on your mind, Sane? You're wondering what will happen if Eucharist falls, aren't you?
Its downfall seems inevitable, considering the League's lack of unity.
Just like Duke Saldric once, I bet. You're thinking about it again.
In part. But mostly I'm just wondering what I'm doing here. I intended to make a name for myself and House Kessling as an Imperial officer. I believed that was the right thing. It's what I thought he would do.
Your brother?
Yes. But now I'm not sure about anything anymore. So where does that leave me?
Sorry to interrupt the boy talk, fellas. Did I miss anything spicy? Look, we've all got 'em. Ties, I mean. Obligations. I know all about yours, Sane. Little by little, they tighten around your neck until one day you wake up and realize you're wearing a noose. All part of growing up, I suppose. But these times, the times where you have to weigh your friends and your loyalties and your future, these are the moments that tell us who we are. You're young. You feel like throwing caution to the wind and doing the wrong thing for the right reason.
This is getting a little complicated and poetic for me, but I think I agree.
Paul, Valentine, thank you both. Hildy.
A messenger just arrived bearing urgent news from the homeland, Lieutenant. It's as you feared.
What? How could this have happened?
I'm still verifying the information. It's possible this is but a rumor.
This is not some piece of idle gossip, man! You're telling me the Emperor has been assassinated?
That is... yes. That's what I've heard. But all the more reason to swiftly complete our occupation of Haishan while we wait for further news. The late Emperor's decree still stands, after all, and His Grace the Dukes has not yet issued our next orders.
The Dukes has not issued them?
I mean nothing by it. Let us resume our efforts on the morrow.
Rise and shine, Noah. The new day has dawned and everyone's gathered at the palace.
My controller does that on its own. Stick drift. There was something in the other room. I never checked the other room. Would have been crazy if there had been a character in there. Look around town and see if there's anybody new here. Oh, some more of those, because I can sell those in Warney Village for a pretty significant profit. I don't know why I keep using the damn analog stick. Doctor is drunk again. Maybe we can get him now.
Nothing interesting has happened all day. So, why not? That glimmer in your eyes tells me I may actually be in for a fight. So what do you say? Will you test your strength against a tired old...
Sounds good to me.
You young'uns are always spoiling for a fight. You've got spirit, lad. Now, let's see what else.
Let's do this. Oh. Careful! We're in bad shape. Here we go!
Take this!
Whoa!
Might as well just do basic attack, bro. I should survive an attack here so we can go ahead and attack him.
This can't be good.
There we go, one.
We did it!
Now I'll probably join after this.
Taken down by a plucky upstart. Even at my age, it seems life has plenty of lessons left to teach. Well, that settles that. I'll be joining you, lad. Might even be fun.
Let's join forces.
Call me Riufan, and I join you as a humble man-at-arms. Now, a toast to camaraderie.
Other spear wielder, sorry. I think it's everybody. I don't think there's anybody new. Alright. Head on over to the palace then. And advance the storyline a little bit more, and then I'll probably end. Better go a little bit longer because I did that whole spiel of recapping the major battles of the Suikoden games.
The battle of attrition continues. Our ambushes in the last fight took a modest toll on the enemy, but we still remain outnumbered.
This time, Noah's allied troops and the White Sands mercenaries will fight on the defensive line. Hold a keen edge out there, both of you, and be ready for anything.
If there's one thing the White Sands know, it's how to hold a keen edge.
And your troops, Commander Noah? Preparation will be key.
Oh, we got another battle. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm just gonna end the video here then. I'm not gonna do 2 battles in one episode. Oh, this guy was mentioning about the tree folk. I want to see if we can get that recipe from the tree folk then. That one guy was mentioning it. Let me go talk to all of them and see if maybe we can get the recipe here. Talk to all of them. Oh, there. Is that it? What do you say he wanted? I don't know, but I need to buy up to 30 of these. I think I'm out of revival meds too. Let me buy 6 of those. I don't think it was fruit parfait he was looking for though. Oh, we got dialogue here. The recipe for grilled tutava. Yep, here we go. It's a strange request. But if I can help the Daedriarch saviors, I shall. Here you are. Nice, we got it. Very nice. Ooh. Go for a lot here. Okay, let's head back to the guy. $144 here. Wait, how much? What's those black eggs? So convenient being able to do that anywhere. Instead of in Suikoden, you had to go back to the base and then go somewhere else. This can be just do it anywhere. 465. Wow, they're a lot. You're supposed to buy them in that one area and then sell them there. That's crazy. Yeah, so buy them here and then sell them there. They're a lot cheaper here. It is marked up a little bit, but that's okay. Let's go recruit the chef.
By peppercorns! That's the Grilled Tutava recipe! Oh, you delicious maniac! You tracked it down just for me! Oh, well, I suppose the war was due to find me eventually. Plus, this might even lead me to her. Very well, I shall make for your headquarters so I might meet all of your culinary needs. You may call me Kurtz. If you need something cooked, sautéed, or braised, then by bechamel, I swear it shall be done. Join us. Music to my stomach.
Okay. Let's go here. We'll go build the restaurant after this, but I want to sell some trading items. Plus check, see what we can buy. Yep, buying black eggs is really good. So we can sell them in that one place. And then the pearls. Oh, that's right. Mine sells for 141 here. Another trading post here as well. Foreign clothes sell for a lot here. Alright, now let's go sell those black eggs that we've been collecting. Pretty good profit. $5,000. Okay. Let's go back to the base and we'll upgrade.
Can I help you, perhaps?
Oh, we got the restaurant. This only brings in 40 popularity though. Wow. His food must suck. Doesn't really say much about his food.
A kitchen fit for a king.
Not really if you only bring in 40 popularity, bro.
Well then.
Let's go find the kitchen then. Let me store stuff first.
Right away.
Grants ability to wield level 3, so that's up to 5 water magic. Wow. I don't see the kitchen out here, but we can go to do some fishing. We haven't fished here yet.
Doing well, friend? Catch anything?
Yeah. Gotcha. Yes.
Grilled turtle, that's a new one.
Yep. Gotcha. Perfect catch. Yep. Gotcha. Yes. Hup.
Lobster.
Nothing to it. Yeah.
Catch one more after this.
Perfect catch.
Moss tadpole.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yes. Yeah.
Alright. Now we gotta find that kitchen. Let's see if we can teleport there. I think there'd be a teleporter in the kitchen, but I guess not.
Step right up.
Buy a little bit more, because I usually run out. Oh. Thought this is the restaurant there, but I guess not. If it's out here, it's not marked on the map. Might be inside the castle. Oh, here it is. Cooking up meals. Bring recipes, or should I say, recipes to Kurtz to make new dishes available. Dishes can be Used for a variety of effects in combat.
Oh, a new recipe? Why, thank you. I'll attempt it at... Welcome.
Magic resistance for 3 turns. Sugar toast. Does it only boost for 1 battle? So that's kind of... Or, oh, you just use it. It uses it as an item. Okay, I get it. Okay. I don't really think games are that useful though, except for like, oh, somebody here.
Is the hot new restaurant people are talking about? This dump? You expect people to pay for this swill? Forget about it.
I don't like you.
Oh, who let the dishwashers do the cooking? This is first-degree assault of the taste buds.
Is there a problem with your food?
A problem? Try scores of them, you hack. This food's so gross that my stomach's begging for a coup de grace. I demand compensation. By way of apology, how about you hand over the deed to this hog-sty you call an eatery?
Hey, Kurtz's food is great.
Ha! You see? Even the clientele are broke.
Is there anything else you'd like to get off your chest?
Damn right there is. The stink of your stinking men.
Look, if it ain't your thing, then it ain't your thing. But stop disrespecting the customers who are enjoying themselves. Or else.
Or else what? Are you challenging me to a cook-off? 'Cause if I win, this restaurant is mine.
You some kind of chef too?
Oh, you better believe it. And since time immemorial, chefs have settled their conflicts in one way and one way alone.
All right, you punk. But if I win, you're gonna apologize for calling my food swill.
You're on. They call me Tall Fry, master of the noodle. And my culinary skills are gonna boil you al dente.
That's what you think. Get ready for some mean cuisine.
Alright. So this minigame was in Suikoden 2. I don't know how similar it is. I guess we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. It's time for today's cooking duel. Let me introduce today's judges. This is the first cook-off. He stands as serene as still water. He's always had a thing for Sasa Dongo. It's a samurai lady, Mio. We've got a tree folk lad here. Seems he's a vegetable enthusiast, so he's vegan. Well, vegetable doesn't always mean vegan, but you know what I mean. Whoa. We've got a food producer here. Might mean he'll be strict, but who knows? Peter. A pretty bookworm here seems to like ordinary cherries, Mariette. Next, let's meet today's chef. Our first chef for today, skilled at noodle dishes, it's Tall Fry. Here he is, our celebrated master chef. Give it up for Kurtz. This is the 3-course challenge. Chef, assume your stations and get ready to cook. So this is very similar to Suikoden 2. First step is choosing your appetizer, main course, and dessert. You can get access to new dishes by bringing Kurtz recipes. The bigger your repertoire, the better your choices. The gauge at the upper left shows how complete your dish is. Press X to have Noah help increasing the gauge, push it up to 100%. Each ally who steps up as referee has a different palate. Watch how they react to your dishes to find out what they like. If you serve up a menu tailored to their preferences, you'll get a better score. Okay, so we gotta start with the appetizer. A pretzel, that seems like a good opener. Yeah, I think we're going to go with pretzel. That is a good appetizer, I would say. Main course. The thing I used to recruit him. So in Suikoden 2, you could like pick like salt. You could add like salt, sugar, and it'll make like something totally different. So it seems like it was more in depth in Suikoden 2. Yeah, we're going to do Grilled Tutava. I don't even know what that is, but we're making it. And for dessert, lemon honey pickles. See, I think I'll do fruit parfait. That seems pretty good. So we start off by wetting the whistle a little bit, getting a lot of sodium in them with a little bit with some pretzels, and then we hit them with the main course of grilled tutava, which I have no clue what it even is. I think it's probably like a fish or something, and then we hit them with the dessert that they will literally fall out of their chair because it's so good. Fruit parfait. Looks like everything's ready. It's time for our chefs to start cooking. Don't forget to cheer them on. There we go. Maxed out 100%. Challenger's appetizer pancakes. I mean, he's starting off with like a dessert item as an appetizer. That's like a main course thing, pancakes. Trying to fill up his competitors like right off the bat.
I think I'll refrain.
Let's see what they vote. Oh, they got poor votes. This is just how it was in Suikoden 2 as well. I love this. Pretzel. Oh no.
I think I'll refrain.
Oh, come on, people. You bunch of haters. I'm gonna kick these people from my party, kick these people from my castle, toss them into a nearby lake. Ramen. Oh, how could I possibly beat ramen? There's no way I'm beating ramen. Everybody loves ramen.
Forgive me, but no.
2-1-2-2-1. Okay, 2-1-2-1. Very impressed.
Forgive me, but
Wow, I did worse than he did. He beat me by 2 points there, I think. Miso soup for dessert.
Good stuff.
Wow. Dang.
What is this?
Wow, I did terrible. Like, wow. I did really bad. I thought my shit was pretty good, but apparently not. I lost by a mile.
You're all talk and no walk. As if I even want to run this festering dump. Go on, beg me for a rematch. I did.
Next time I won't lose.
Okay, good. You can come back and rematch him. So I'll do that later. Yeah, I guess we do need to stay.
you need a
Alright guys, I'm in the video here. Thanks for watching. Later.